Well, hello there, Taurus. It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today we are doing your August career and money reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, so we're going to start off with your Soul Traveler's Oracle card and the Animal Spirit card. So you have the Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. Really lovely energy there. And expect the wondrous to emerge. Wow. Okay, you know, it's really interesting, Taurus, because we have the Lionsgate portal coming up on August 8th. You know, this is the energy of really embracing this time. You know, this is where we're gaining a lot of clarity. We're understanding more about our soul's purpose, but it's also because we're in a Leo season. We all benefit from these energies. It's also about taking action. It's about being bold. It's not about thinking about it anymore. It's like, okay, Taurus, it is time to go. It is go time. Yeah, because, you know, whatever you're putting your time, your energy into, look at this. The miracles are coming your way, you know. It's like, wow. There is nothing that's going to stop this from coming in. What a lovely energy, because I feel as if, you know, it's almost as if you truly, it's okay. The stars are aligning. That's what they're saying. It's almost as if the stars are aligning. You know, we're in the North Node, Taurus North Node. So it's, you know, I feel like it's all the hard work that you have put together, but there's also this sense of truly believing in yourself, believing in the miracles, believing in the universe, knowing that this is going to happen for you, and just kind of like, yeah, it's okay. It doesn't matter what might come and in the form of an obstacle. It's okay. I'm bold and I'm brave, and I'm just going to plow right over it. Really interesting. You know, somebody in the comments the other day, it wasn't for Taurus, it was one of the other signs, but they commented that, you know, they treat obstacles as stepping stones to where they want to go. I thought that was really kind of, you know, such a positive twist. Sometimes we look at obstacles and, you know, we think of them as blockades, but to think of them as obstacles on the path to who we are becoming is a wonderful way to look at it. Yeah, taking steps. This is what okay, angels of the four directions on the bottom. The angels are with you. Your spirit guides, especially at this time around the Lionsgate portal, are really trying to communicate with you about how to move forward, what actions to take, and then also giving you that energy to move forward. Yeah, wow. Interesting. Hanged Man energy on the bottom. This is you kind of coming into that energy of surrendering to this journey. You know, we have this Three of Swords underneath. This is disappointment, you know, heartbreak. This is your career and money reading, so it could be a job that didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, a promotion you didn't get, a financial, you know, investment that you may have made that didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. And because of that, you've been kind of playing it safe. So there's this energy of, okay, I've kind of healed from that. I'm trying to come back. It's Taurus 2.0 time, and I am stepping back into my positive energy of understanding. Okay, that happened for a reason. Remember that rejection is God's protection. So when things don't work out the way that we want them to, it's only because there's something bigger and better coming forward. Now, you know, we had the new moon in Leo on July 28th. That could have brought up some of these emotions, okay, of things that didn't work out in the past that also are trying to keep you safe. If that's the case, sometimes to allow those emotions to come up, to bubble up, and however you need to deal with that, whether, you need to journal, you need to write them down on pieces of paper and then burn them, or if you need to allow yourself, to cry, to take a long hot bath and just wallow in it, whatever it is that you need to allow these feelings to come up. And then to release them, to allow them to, transmute out of your body, because we do have this fragmented energy with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a little bit of that energy where we're looking more at what we have lost instead of what we still have. And I feel like, the Lion's Gate, although it's on August 8th, the energies for that actually opened on July 28th with the new moon in Leo. So I really feel if you're, kind of a little bit having difficulty focusing on things that happened in the past, right? It really is kind of fragmenting your energy, because I feel like inside there's something that you want to go and do. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm ready. I want to go do this. And then the next minute you might be kind of like thinking, having doubts because of things that have happened in the past, you might be feeling, yes, I want to go be bold. And then all of a sudden you think of something that happened in the past and you want to stay safe. You're kind of holding yourself back because of that. So let's clarify this, and then we're going to see if we can't get some advice about how you might be able to, move this energy out a little bit faster. This is totally normal for, this time. I know I've been struggling with this. If you're having trouble sleeping, please make sure you're taking really good care of yourself. Drinking lots of water is really important at this time. We have the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. I like this because you're getting really clear about it's time to move on. I like that because we have the Five of Pentacles underneath here. Yeah, that energy is still, you know what I would say, Taurus? I wouldn't worry about this too much if you're having those feelings, because I think you're transmuting this out. You really are. I think instinctively, okay, when these feelings come up, there's within you, okay, you are not allowing your ego to take you down this rabbit hole very long. You're getting really, you're recognizing, okay, this is just a feeling. I know I'm on my right path. I know I'm going to be bold and beautiful here. All I have to do is take a look at this fear or allow these feelings to come up and release them, right? It's kind of like you're looking at these emotions and not necessarily as a part of you, which is really interesting. You're being able to take a look at them, thank them, and then say, okay, and now I release you. Especially if they're feelings of self-doubt, of, feeling abandoned or rejected, of not good enough. Those energies seem to be here. This is a long path for you, but you are building such a lovely energy here. The Knight of Pentacles goes slow, but it's really grounded, and it's taking you to a much better place, because then you have the Six of Swords. Moving on, moving on from this past energy. Yeah, because here's your obstacle, taking steps, moving on from things that, I feel like, Taurus, this is the way I see it. I feel like these feelings are coming up. You're missing a person or a situation, a job, a career path. These feelings are coming up. It's something that you may have even chosen to leave, right? But whatever this disappointment is, when these feelings come up, you can quickly see in your, it clearly, okay, that you don't really want to go back to it. So it's kind of like, a relationship that has ended. And, you start moving away from it. And then all of a sudden your energy is kind of like, oh, wait a minute, that person was familiar. I think I want to go back to that person. But then you're stepping in with the King of Swords and you're saying, now wait a minute, that person didn't treat me with respect, right? That person was toxic for me. That person didn't support me. That person, was narcissistic or whatever it is. It's kind of like you are getting on top of these emotions when they pop up because you're looking at the situation clearly and saying, no, that's not something I want to go back to, right? So your obstacle here is literally taking the steps of walking even further away from people or situations that really didn't turn out the way that you wanted them to. You're really turning your back on it. I feel like this is just you, it's your obstacle, it's your area of resistance. Yeah, you're walking away. There's something that you're holding on to. We have the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups here, and the Fool card, and the Death card. I think you're just concerned. Something new hasn't come in yet. This miracle hasn't happened yet. And it's not that you doubt that it's going to happen. It's just that it hasn't happened yet. So you're kind of like, I feel like you're almost holding on to this situation in the past or the memories of that situation, because it's kind of like you're wanting to look back on a time that you remember. Now that you're far enough away from it, you can remember a little bit in a sweeter way. But when you do allow yourself to see that situation clearly again, like almost like write down a pros and cons list of that situation or relationship, right? And when you have these moments to go look at the cons side, right? Because I feel as if your heartstrings are being pulled a little bit to the past. And yet it's kind of like, no, stay bold, stay fearless, go forward. The miracles are ahead. Yeah, because here we have the Death card, Scorpio energy, and the Loving Man. I feel like this is a little bit of, it could be a romantic relationship that, once again, this is career and money, but I feel like there could be a relationship that is affecting your career and money. But this is also the divine masculine energy, taking action, right? And the Death card represents allowing something, saying goodbye to something so that you can move into this divine masculine energy. We all have divine masculine and feminine in us, but it's about moving into the divine masculine energy, because the divine masculine is bold and fearless, somebody that takes action, that does not play it safe, right? The divine feminine part of us would play it a little bit safer. But the divine masculine, no. You're taking action based on what it is that where you want to go. Think of the Emperor, right? Your energy. It's kind of interesting. I think it was Gemini had this, somewhat of a similar reading a couple of weeks ago. And in that reading, it came up about actually doing a funeral for the grief that you may be feeling about a past situation. It's a disappointment. Something ended and you have the Ten of Swords here. There's this energy of, it's really the dream of that job, that career, that relationship working out. And perhaps part of the identity that you had in that job, career, or relationship. Sometimes we have to realize that a door is shutting. The door is closed, but we also have to take the steps to walk away from the door. If we close the door, but then we stand there and perhaps hope that somebody will open the door again, or, we have our hand on the knob, but we're not going to turn it, you're still keeping your energy tied to whatever's behind that door. It's about turning your back on the door and walking away from the door, understanding that it's not just that person or that job. It's part of you, that part of your identity that was related to that relationship or job or career that has also died, you know, that is also no longer an option. There's a door here that has closed that is no longer an option. And in order to move forward onto your path, you have to allow that to die. Yeah, so in the reading, it came out to actually do like a funeral for the dream or the identity that was tied to that relationship, situation, job, career, whatever that is, you know. Yeah, that's like the final, that's the final goodbye, right? When we realize, okay, this door is closed. It is no longer an option. It can be scary. Sometimes, you know, we want to hold on to that, maybe a little bit of that safety net that it could come back. But at the same time, by doing that, we're preventing ourselves from being bold and fearless and going forward. So let's see what we have here. Yeah, Death card again, the Lovers, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel as if, you know, this is about you putting an end to, I really feel like there could be somebody from the past. It could be a past employer. It could be, you know, a past client. It could be a past relationship. Somebody may be wanting for you to come back, or you may have that energy within you about returning to something in the past. But it really is about choosing. The Lovers card is, you know, it's Gemini energy, but it's also the old Tarot choice card. It's about making choices that are good for you. I think you're looking, when you are in this King of Swords energy, you are seeing clearly how that relationship, job, situation was not good for you. You can literally list out all the cons super fast, right? And when you stay in that energy, you know, okay, this is no longer an option for me, right? It's no longer an option because I am stepping into this energy of only making choices that are good for me. Going back to that person or that situation is not an option that is good for you. Yeah, and it helps. I feel like you may have people around you that are kind of, you know, you've kind of had this energy for some time in your readings about, you know, you may have family members that say, why did you leave that job? Or why did you leave that person? It's about knowing, okay? Anybody in your life that thinks that that is an option that is still available, perhaps it's about saying to them, that option is no longer available. I am bold and fearless and I am moving on. I've got miracles ahead in my life. Yeah. So let's see what your manifestation card is here. Receptivity. I am open in my heart and mind to receiving the blessings I deserve. Yeah, I feel there is this energy where, you know, you have, Taurus, you really have been through quite a bit. And I know that from doing your readings for some time. You've been through quite a bit. I think this is you recognizing that you do deserve these miracles that are on your way. Wow, really nice. And your creativity, curiosity, be spontaneous, wonder, move forward, look ahead, and stretch above your present circumstances. Yeah, it's about don't look back. Don't look back. Past options are closed. It really is about turning and being bold and fearless and going forward. The miracles are on your path. What a lovely energy here. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there. I do personal readings. If you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I also really appreciate all of your support through liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light to you. Bye for now.